The Federal Reserve launched a high-risk effort to tame the worst inflation since the early 1980s, raising its benchmark short-term interest rate and signaling up to 6 additional rate hikes this year.
The Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell said he believed the economy remains sturdy enough for the Fed to carry out a series of rate hikes without causing a downturn.
Higher oil prices, higher commodity prices, it'll be so that we think that will weigh on GP to some extent. So that's part of what moved those assessments down. I think generally monetary policy works with a lag, so some of that would also be in there. But remember as well that 2.8% is still very strong growth. If we think that the potential growth rate of the economy is somewhere around 1.75%, 2.8% is strong economic growth. It would have been one of the strongest years, in fact, of the last expansion. So while it's lower than last year's 5.8%, it's still quite strong growth. So I would say it's quite a strong forecast. The implications of Russia's invasion of Ukraine for the U.S. economy are highly uncertain. In addition to the direct effects from higher global oil and commodity prices, the invasion and related events may restrain economic activity abroad and further disrupt supply chains, which would create spillovers to the U.S. economy.
Yes.
Vietnam on Wednesday scrapped quarantine and other travel restrictions for foreign visitors in an effort to fully reopen its borders after 2 years of pandemic-related closures.
According to the Health Ministry, which said the new measures were effective immediately, visitors entering the Southeast Asian country only need to show a negative COVID test prior to arrival.
Now, visitors must monitor their own health during the first 10 days of their stay and notify medical professionals in Vietnam if they experience any COVID-19-like symptoms. Vietnam also reinstated visa exemptions and the issuance of visas on arrival, similar to their pre-pandemic status. The Vietnam Tourism Ministry comprised nearly 10% of the country's economy before the pandemic.